What's going on, guys? Your boy Devil Speed back with a new video. Today we're going to go over installing front lower control arms on the MS6. So let's go. Alright, so we got the wheel off and everything. I'm not going to go through a video taking off the lug nuts off the wheels and taking that off. If you don't know how to do that part, then this ain't the job for you. Now, first thing we're going to do is take the wishbone and loosen that up. So we're going to take the bolt off there that's holding that part of the arm in, and then we're going to go and loosen the bolt at the bottom that's holding the ball joint to the knuckle. So that's usually the most tricky part, is trying to get the knuckle, the ball joint, out of the knuckle. So hopefully it doesn't give us too much problem, too much headache. So let's see how it goes. All right, so we're gonna take off the bolt here, hold on to the wrench, and not too bad. Let's keep going here. Came off. All right. There we go. So that's loose. Like I said, this bolt nut 17 millimeter each, so just remember that. All right, next we're gonna take off the bolt holding the ball joint on. I would use the impact, but the car, I didn't jack up the car that high, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so get that bolt off. Now let us spray a little bit of WD here. Let that soak for a little bit so that we can get busy. So hopefully this doesn't give us any issues. This is why it's usually when people have problems with these control arms, getting them out of this knuckle. As you can see, my ball joint is all messed up too already. So hopefully this goes all right. But today, I got a little trusty tool. This is supposed to be like a ball joint puller. Supposed to be able to pull it out. Makes the job easier. So we're gonna mess around with it and see how it goes. Hopefully it's as easy as they say. Alright guys, so the next part is the bolt that's holding the control arm to the subframe. So it's that bolt right there we're going to be getting. So your best option is one of these two with a wobble extension. So you get a little angle in there. Take your impact gun and then you make it happen. Alright guys, here we go. There we go. And again, this is another 17mm bolt. It's a long bolt too, man. Voila. Alright, well, looking at the two arms side by side. Of course, this is brand new, OEM, mind you. So, spend the money, get OEM. These are the older ones. Bushings weren't too bad. I mean, they were a little roughed up, but a little cracked, as you can see there. Ball joint, a little worse for wear. So, but now we got brand new, ready to go, man. So basically, the install is the reverse of taking it out. So I'll show you when everything's buttoned up. Alright, so putting it back in, a little bit of a reverse of when you took it out. I would suggest you use a floor jack here to push the knuckle back up. That way you can align the wishbone back up with the bolt. You see the ball joints are already back in. So you align everything up, take a little hammer, and then just let it get through. And then when you get it through, tighten everything up. Alright, so let's button everything up here so we can be done with this. Okay. Like that. Alright. So we're going to tighten back the bolt here and go back to the subframe. We should be good to go. We are good to go. And as you can see, these ball joints are roughed up, man. The bushings, like I said in my replacement part video, you can actually replace the bushings and, you know, upgrade to some, even some polyurethane. You know, they have some that you can order from this site in Russia. That's pretty good. I actually have them, but I just didn't bother to do it. I just changed the whole arm because my ball, you know, it's hard to know if your ball joints is in good condition. You could look at it and see, but sometimes you won't really know until you take it off. So as you see, my ball joints is kind of rough, and the ball joints in the Speed 6 arm, as I stated previously in the suspension video, they're not replaceable. So once these are done, these arms are basically no good. So it wouldn't even make sense switching the bushings out. So I just wanted to let you guys know that and see the condition. All right, guys. So that's the install of the front control arms for you. You know, it's not a hard job. Just gotta have the right tools, especially this ball joint remover. This is pretty damn good. You guys, anybody want to do suspension work, invest in one of these. But thanks for tuning into the channel. I got more informative videos to come. So get back at your boy when you get a chance. Later.